reason for coming to Venice is this museum as well. Becky Guggenheim is the founder of this museum, and you can see behind me that she was thinking about to change the time, to change the thoughts, change the ideas, and in this way she's changing the future. And the Fast Forward Forum is trying to do the same in a different way.
What makes a Fast Forward Forum special for me is this ability to get together with people who are top thinkers in the area of the work that they do, and to be able to have time together, space to think, to talk, and to dig into some of these ideas and opinions and expertise that they have, and not just look at how do I solve this problem for myself, but what kind of questions arise that make me think about it in different ways that I hadn't thought of before.
The Conference is an amazing way to bring the right minds together to think outside the box. Normal conferences usually encompass a PowerPoint presentation to a crowd. There's very little chance of asking questions, getting the community to respond. Unconferences allow all these minds to come together.
I really love unconferences because I feel like it makes it so much more interesting for everybody, like including the speakers, because obviously I know what I'm talking about usually, and the unconferences really makes it open to people voicing their opinions, giving feedback, bringing in new perspectives. So I think it's a much more fluid format than just your regular conference.
The thing I really like about the unconference format is that it's got many different ways to interact with guests. So it goes beyond just what a traditional conference would be with panels and talks. You're speaking constantly and interacting with all the guests, which are all curated and interesting. You're experiencing culture, the place that you're in is as important as the content. It's all incredibly stimulating, and it feels at the end of it like you're part of a really interesting community.
I think the unconference format is terrific because it drives a real sense of spontaneity and ease and relaxation, which I think enables people to be a lot clearer about the things they want to communicate, and it also really invites everybody around them to be a part of the discussion and the general feeling of community that drives.
The format really allows us to think through different lenses and not just being with that what we have to deal every day. So I think the format it's very open and therefore very inspiring.
And I'm really blessed to be here. It's a very great community, great people, and also a lot of great ideas. I was surprised. I've been to a couple of conferences, and normally you hear some maybe great speeches and some great talks, but having these different perspectives and was very direct contact, really ask questions and direct get feedback and talk with the speakers afterwards. That's really interesting and very unique and special.
It's not a question of enjoying something. I'm here to learn something, because you can never be too old to learn. And I think nothing can give you more value than exchange opinions with other people on topics for the future that we don't know. We don't know where we are going to. We try to do the right thing, but nobody knows what the right thing is. And the discussions here, they show exactly, even if the people think they're doing something good, it could turn out something bad.
I love this format. Why? You get in touch so deeply and so directly with all of the attendees. You can really discuss in a deep way, in an intensively way, in a nice environment like we are here in Venice.
Well, it's great to see everyone from last year. I don't know where the year has gone, it's just flown by. But one of the main conversations that came out of the speech that I gave last year was how many people have reduced meat and dairy, become flexitarians, so they're contributing to minimising global warming, animal welfare and their health. So that's, FastForwardForum is being amazing for me and inspiring.
I think what's so special about it is the mixture of being a conference, talking about the very important trending topics of the future, but it's also a little like a school trip. Like you get to know everybody, you get into deeper conversations about the things. It's not superficial, it's not like each speaker on stage and then you leave and you talk to your friends about it. It's interacting, the whole group is interacting and one topic leads to another, and you have people from so many different industries bringing in so many different angles and points of view on each topic, so it's really inspiring and I have so many thoughts in my head. That's what I find very interesting about this format.
I think it's amazing. I think it's completely different to any other conference out there. I think the conversations start with the speakers and the talks, but then they continue as you walk from one venue to another venue, as you have coffee, as you have dinner, and it flows through every speaker. You start as a different topic, but there are so many links and it helps you connect and think about the topics in completely new ways.
I think it works really, really well, because I think all the best things I've heard so far have been when we've been in the restaurant or when we've been walking somewhere else. So I think the format of talking and walking really helps more than just the traditional listening at conferences.
It's really great format. It's very interesting speakers. It's small enough to have really deep conversations. It is large enough to have a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different backgrounds. It's really one of the greatest unconferences I've ever been to.
What makes the FastForwardForum different from many other conferences is that it really focuses in on creating space for real conversations. And the speakers, while they are sharing their wisdom and imparting it with everyone else, they are very, very accessible. You have a lot of opportunities where you can really dive deeper into the subject at eye level with the people who otherwise are on world stages sharing, very impressive presentations, but then oftentimes only you have time for one or two follow-up questions and then they are gone again. And at the FastForwardForum, you have access like at no other place, and you can really discuss their ideas, their subjects in a way that you otherwise couldn't, where you reach depth, where you have conversations, and in doing that you actually help develop many of the ideas further alongside with the speakers.
I think this is amazing, and of course I'm a bit biased because I see so many conferences each and every year, but I love the setup, and it's an amazing format. I've seen different unconference types, but this is really high quality people, the networking, the location, so I'm a very happy person right now.
The reason I love the FastForwardForum and the Unconference is because the way our brains are built, which Moran's about to talk about, we're built for serendipity, we're built for thinking like surprises really motivate us, and all the feedback I've been getting from loads of the attendees, especially the new attendees, is that this format keeps them awake and inspires their thinking.
The FastForwardForum has now his second birthday, more or less, and the people love to come and love to join. We see it because the people from the last year are joining this year as well. So to invite other people, you need to write topics, you need to write presentations, you need to write books. The second book, I'm quite sure about that, will be broader spread in UK and US, and I'm pretty sure that these people will join us next year.